Hopefully the audio is back. I think I've got the audio back, but I'll just wait a second to make sure. I didn't see the audio levels, but I see them now. So I think we've got sound again. Posh Cats Camping. Trev, how you doing? Rainbow Rose 769. Hey, can't hear you anything. No sound, Jeff. Okay. Jack's Guitar Channel. Oh, great, I'm awake. Jack. Drew's Food Reviews. Hello, Jeff, for the sound of the day. Hey, Drew, how are you? Can anybody let me know if there's sound now? I think... Oh, yeah, we can hear you now. Good. Anyways, it's been a minute. I really appreciate anybody coming in. Much appreciated. Adventure with Connor, it's great to have you here. Trev, it's good to have you here. Rainbow Rose 769, thank you very much for coming, everybody. Jack's Guitar Channel, thanks, Jack. Drew's Food Reviews. Drew, thank you so much. We can hear you. You are back. Yes, Trev, I'm back. It's been about, 2 weeks now, so... long story short, Pippa, hey buddy, I'm live streaming, hopping. Oh, okay. Hey, it's good to see you, Worm's Eye View. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I can hear you now. Must have been Verizon. No, actually, Rogers, but I think it's the mic. You're not going to know what Rogers is, Drew. Rogers is a communication company here in Canada. It's equivalent to Verizon, except Rogers has been around in existence. Like, I remember them in the 70s when I was a kid. But anyways, it's great to have you here. Thanks very much. Jean-Marc Boucher, hey, how are you? It's good to have you here. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. How's everybody? Good, Rainbow Rose 769. It's great to have you here. No problems, brother. Jack, I don't know what you're doing up, but thanks again. You know what? I sent you a message. I know who Gary Moore is. That's about the extent, but it sounds pretty good. I know the man's passed away, but it sounded really nice and stuff. You did a good job. Jorn Yanaberg. Hey, Jorn, how you doing, buddy? Good evening, Jeff, my friend. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you too, Jorn. I'm sorry that I was in Michael's this morning, and a lot of times I'll turn it on, and I'll be doing stuff in the background. So if I take a few minutes to reply, that's why. And I actually... I came home from the passport office. My daughter, she turned 16 in March, but she has a passport. It's good till October, but her and her mom are going to Dominican in August. The only thing is, if your passport's going to expire within 5 months of you traveling, which it is, they need an updated passport. So anyways, I had to go. I went yesterday, I had the photos, everything was filled in, and then they rejected the photo. I was like, what's going on? When they take a passport picture, I'm not going to show you the picture because it's on. I took a, I won't because it has all our information. But anyways, the passport video picture that we had taken for her about a week ago when we were away. There's like a dark shadow under her chin and on her neck. Not her fault, but they reject those in a passport. They have to be as clear as possible. So we had to go late last night after supper and get another one done. Then I went down at 9 o'clock this morning to the passport office saying, oh, geez, here we go. But, they were really good. Within 5 minutes or so, I was in and out, and they said about 2 weeks she'll have her passport. So I'm kind of happy about that, and I'm sure her mom's happy about that. Let's see here. I think we have a couple more people in here today. Birches. Hey, all, I missed you. Oh, my gosh, Marie. It's so good to see you. Oh, my gosh, Marie. It's great to see everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'm sorry, we just haven't been around. Literally, for... we came home late Wednesday night last week, but Thursday and Friday was kind of I wasn't able to go on last Thursday or Friday. So anyways, here we are, just like I said, just once a week on Tuesdays. And anyways, we went up north to see Joe's family, and wow, did we ever have a good time. We got to see her. Some of you might have saw some pictures on Instagram and stuff, maybe Facebook, but we went our sister-in-law, she was remarried. She got married June 1st, which is Joe and I, it's our anniversary. But anyways, we went to the wedding, and we had a great time with the kids and stuff like that. And Joe's sister from way up northern British Columbia, a place called Fort Nelson, which is like a day's travel in an airplane. It seems ridiculous being Canada, but I think it's about 4,000 kilometers or something like that, or miles. I'm not sure if it's kilometers or miles to there. But... she came home, and she's home up with Joe's parents now till June 18th, so she's there for a good two and a half weeks left. And, we got to see her. We hadn't seen her in 2 years, so Joe was super happy about that. And we got to see Joe's brother and his girlfriend. We actually, I don't know if anybody knows, do they have Airbnbs? They must have them all over. I know they have them in the States. But anyways, we got an Airbnb for all 7 of us, and we had a fantastic time for the 4 days. And then the rest of the time, the last 2.5 days, I guess, we spent with Joe's mom and dad, which was good. So anyways, nice to have everybody here. So that's the main reason that I haven't been on, but I've just been kind of busy, just like everybody else. And, spring's here anyways. Let's see here. Jorn says, any day I'm doing just fine, and that's okay, buddy. Oh, good, Jorn. Good. Marie saying hi to Pippa. Marie, how's Martin? How's he doing? I love the pictures of you and Martin on his birthday, when you went to the Beatles, not resort, what do you call it? Beatles, not Beatles show, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it looked like you were having a fun time, and he looked like he was in his element and stuff. Jack's Guitar Channel, thanks, mate. Oh, shoot, let me see. I'm a little behind, everybody. Thanks, mate. Gary Moore was a legend who died way too young. Yeah, I know he died, Jack, but unfortunately, I don't know enough about him. I was into Robin Trower back in the 80s when I was a kid. I'm sure you know who Robin Trower is, but I loved Robin Trower. I know who Gary Moore is, but that's about the extent of it. But I'm going to have to maybe take a little more of a listen and stuff. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Adventures, do you have a video this week? Yes, Connor. We are going to have what I think is a good video. We filmed it when we were up north at Onaping Falls. It's a huge falls up north. It connects. It has something to do with a meteor crash years ago. And anyways, it'll all be explained in the video. But I call it Roaring Onaping Falls. It's not going to come out tonight because we have to go to soccer. Everything's finished. I just have to get the transitions I put in, as far as I'm concerned, didn't work. So I'm just going to get Joe to look at everything. Everything else is fine, but the transitions I just have to get settled. So either tomorrow night probably we'll get that out. But yeah, I do have a video. I'm trying to get a video and a live out, Connor. Just last week was kind of, we didn't get anything done. And on the weekend, we actually went up to a place called Godrich, which is about 45 minutes, an hour outside of London here. And we did get a video, but I got it with my camera. I totally forgot the GoPro, and Joe says, who cares? We use the GoPro for everything else. Let's just use this. We did it before, so that's what we did. We got some footage up in Godrich, and it should be good. We'll do that for next week. That'll be next week's video. It won't be the GoPro version, but it'll be, the phone, the Android phone, which we were using anyways. Let's see. I know I'm way behind. I better get caught up here. Everybody saying hi. Rainbow Rose 769. I have to leave soon. Plan on uploading. Oh, no worries. But Rainbow Rose 769, really appreciate you coming. Okay, thanks very much for spending the time with us. I really do appreciate it. The purchase it today. You were my connection to my YouTube friends. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh, hopefully that's okay, Marie. It's good to have you here. Marie, how's Chris doing? Chris Price. I haven't. I think I saw him a couple weeks ago. I haven't. I imagine he's super busy and stuff like that with with him and his wife and that, having a new baby and that. But have you heard much from Chris? I just see the odd video here and there, so I haven't seen a lot from him. But I hope he's doing well. I hope he is doing well. Jack says it's Wednesday morning here. Yeah, I imagine. What time is it? Like 4 or 5 in the morning there, Jack? Gosh. Rainbow Rose 769 Tuesday afternoon here. Yes, it is Rainbow Rose. Pippa says, sounds like you had a good time. Fort Nelson had the big fire, didn't they? Yes, there is a lot of forest fires up there, Pippa. It's early for that only. Usually you get around July and stuff like that. It's dry, but it's super early for like May and June to start all that out there. But yes, as far as I know, Linda, Joe's sister, was saying there was some fires in that, and they were getting close in. It's pretty much just a huge barren, huge forest. Everywhere you see is trees. That's all it is. But it's humongous up there. Not that I've been, but that's what I hear. Podcast Camp and Trev says, is everyone else as happy as me to see Jeff on the live stream? Trev, don't butter me up. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. I'm super happy too. I have to get a job. That's my big thing right now. My focus recently has been to try to get a job. I've been out of work close to a year, and long story short, anyways, I have to get back to work, and that's the reason you're not seeing me on as much anymore. I have to figure what's going to happen. I've been searching, and there's jobs out there, but I flipping burgers and stuff, I don't know if I want to do at this point in my life. But I'm just spending a little bit more time trying to do a little bit of research, trying to figure out some job leads and stuff. So that's what's going on with me recently in that. But yes, I'm happy to be back, Trev. I'm super happy to be back. And that was the main reason, too, not to go every day anymore for the last little bit, because I just have to put a little bit more focus into, I love it and it's fun, but I also, unfortunately, it's not going to pay my bills and stuff, so I need to get some kind of focus and get that settled in that. I've been kind of I want to say stay-at-home dad, but the kids are at school all day, so I can't kind of put that as an excuse, but Jack's Guitar Channel, I'm always in the future. Exactly. Happy Lux, much love from Luxembourg. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I appreciate you coming. How are you? Happy Lux, I'm good. I hope you're doing well. I'm really behind, I guess. Where are we? Let's see here. I am behind because I just saw somebody here. Smash the like for the host. Oh, Happy Lux, thanks. Yes. If you like what you see, there's a red subscribe and a little notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, you get notified for lives once a week on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for our videos when they come out. I don't have a set schedule for the videos. They come out during the week. I just don't have a certain day. Viewed this, Tony. Damn, how far behind is Jeff today? Well, I don't actually know him. What is it? It's about 2:13 here, so I'm probably about 5-6 minutes behind. Tony, it's good to see you. I appreciate you for coming. He's been live for 8 minutes and already 10 minutes behind on the chat. There you go. Oh my gosh. Well, Tony, there you go. Marie says I'm about 8 to 10 minutes behind. So, I guess I'm about 10 minutes behind. My gosh. Rainbow Rose 769 always gives the appropriate time to answer. You've got it, Rainbow Rose. My gosh. Worms I View Pip says Lavalati has a lot to catch up on today. Oh my gosh, do I ever, Pippa. I knew I didn't want to come on and within the first 5 minutes go, okay, how's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? I thought I had a lot to say, and I do. As you can see, I haven't been quiet since I started here. But I better start reading the chat a little bit more too. True. Jeff's always a major behind. You've got it, buddy. You've got it. Oh gosh. Happy Lux saying hi to Yorin. Viewed this, Tony says hi to Yorin and Pippa. Rainbow Rose says, I'll have to leave in a minute or two, plan on uploading. No worries. And Rainbow Rose, like I said, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Ventures Connor, I have to go. No worries. And Connor, tell your brother he did a great job on his video yesterday. And you know what? Very good. Jonah did a great job, Connor. So tell your brother that he did a good job, okay, Connor? He did a fantastic job. Anyways, Connor, thank you so much for coming, okay? You have a great day. And Connor's probably, he's over in California, so it's about, just a little after 11, about quarter after 11 in the morning. So, it's probably coming on lunchtime for him. And I think he does homeschooling at home with his mom and that. But it's great to have you here, Connor. Thank you very much for dropping in. Let's see here. 7 stuff. Oh my gosh! Sorry, I don't know what that was for. Anyways, Don, how you doing? It's good to see you. I've seen a lot of pictures on Instagram and stuff. You must have been so excited to have your kids and stuff like that home and stuff. It's great to see you. I haven't been around. We haven't been around in about 2 weeks. We were off last week. We went up north to see Joe's family and stuff. And we got to see her sister from up north, which is great. And we got to see her brother and his girlfriend and her parents and her sister-in-law get married in that, so it was a lot of fun. But it's good to see you, Don. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see here. Rainbow Rose says, all right, I have to go to. Thanks for the talk. Love, Chad, and take care. You too, Rainbow Rose. Thanks so much. Oh my gosh, Jean-Marc Boucher. I'm going to Banff National Park this week. Have a great time. Jean-Marc, I've never been out west. I've been in the airports, but never been out west. Been, from the tip of Manitoba and Dryden to all the way out to Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, but I've never been out west other than in the airports. Everybody's saying hi to Seven's enough. I better get caught up here, everybody. Jack's Guitar Channel, 4:10 a.m. Jack, oh my gosh. That means I am 7 minutes behind at this point. My time here is 2011. Yes, it's 8:11 there. So that means I am 6 minutes right now. You're behind. Let me see. Yes, Worm's Eye View. Pip says, yes, I thought for Nelson. Fort Nelson was one of the ones that had the big one last year. My cousin was working out there when it hit. It may have. I'm gonna be honest to you, Pippa. I don't know exactly. Unfortunately, they have forest fires out west constantly all the time, like in Alberta, British Columbia. It's just everything's surrounded by trees, so everything gets dry and boom. That's unfortunately what happens. But they may have. I really don't know. But I'm not gonna go. Oh yeah. I don't know myself. But let's see here. Sorry, in the middle. Wait a second. Sorry, in the middle. I wasn't leaving you, okay? I'm way behind. I'm seeing a lot of names, but I got to come back up and say hi to Sorry in the Middle. Good afternoon, Jeff. It's good to see you, Sorry in the Middle. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm excited to be back. I'm on just the once a week now, but I'm super happy to see everybody. And like I said, a little more focus with things in the near future till get a job and that. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been on, but we'll get everything's focused. It's great to see you again, Jordan. Yes, Don, it certainly is. It's great to see you. There's the same message. Saying a prayer for the perfect job. Oh gosh, Don, yeah. As long as it's not flipping burgers. I'm not, I never flipped burgers in my life. My first job I worked when I was younger, but my first job, I think I was 15. I bagged groceries. I worked in a grocery store. I'm 49 years old. I don't want anything like that, but I'll take whatever comes along to get working again. But yep, but something will come for sure. Something will for sure. Jack's Guitar Channel. Jeff, do you ever have other people in your life? I would like to maybe join you one day. Jack, I've had one guest. That was Bob from Gill Skills back last November. I used, but that would be good, Jack. I would love that. I used what's it called? Google Hangouts. What happened was my YouTube. I just live streamed through the YouTube live streaming, and it was working. And then I started having glitches. I don't think it was anything. It's not anything to do with YouTube. But I think there was something was going on. So I couldn't. Everything was. I was getting they called them unicorns and rainbows back then, or at least we were joking around. The screen would go pink and purple and flash in and out, and it would look like something like a unicorn flashing off the screen, and then it would go back and it'd be normal again. And then a couple of minutes, 5-10 minutes later, it would do the same thing, and it did this on and off for about 3 weeks. So I went to Google Hangouts for a bit. Google Hangouts was okay, but it was all tinty. And then around Christmas time, I came across OBS, and I started running through OBS. I guess you can use Google Hangouts through OBS. I've never done it yet, but I'm going to, in the near future, Jack, once I figure it out. I figured it out because I went through Green Bay Wacky and watched his setup, and I think I just would have to refresh because it's been a couple months since I watched that. But if I get that all set up, I will send you a message, Jack, for sure. That would be fun because you know what? It's always fun to do this like this, and I have a great time, and 99% of the time it's fun. But sometimes you get on, it's like, hey, so it's always great to have somebody with you. And you know what? For a long time, I had my wife on every Sunday with me. We did a show called Jeff and JoJo Show, and that's been fun. She's been awful busy, and she just got tired of a lot of things. So anyway, that's why she hasn't been on. But I will, Jack. Now that you said it, I'm gonna in the next. Like I said, my main focus right now is just to get a job. But once everything settles down that way, Jack, I will look at maybe either Google Hangouts or run Google Hangouts. I think I can still run Google Hangouts through this, but I'll figure it out, and I will send you a message for sure, because that would be fun, Jack. It certainly would. And everybody, there's my wife, not your average JoJo. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Joe, it's good to see you. Going surfing. Drew, you've got that right. I was trying to find another image, a video, and I couldn't. I was looking. I thought, I've got 15 minutes to get this done. This is what I came up with. I kind of liked it. There's a lot of outdoor ones. I'd like to keep everything outdoors. I was just going to use some footage that I had previously, and I probably for the next little bit will. But I came across this, just kind of looked fun, so that's why we threw it up there. let's see here. Seven's enough. We are on our way to Branson, Jeff, so my reception on my phone might cut out. I'm here until then. Okay, no worries, Don. Have yourself a great time. Oh my gosh, how many years ago was that? When did we go to Branson? 3 years ago? This October, it'd be 3 years. We went in October of 2016, I think. Yeah, but we had a great time. We certainly did. Have yourself a good time, Don. I mean, you know what? If we lose you there, have a good time in that. Have a great time. Thanks very much, Don, for coming. I do appreciate it. Thanks, JJ. Sorry, in the middle saying, Kimber Kiss. Hey, Kimber Kiss, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Seven's enough. Don says hi to Worm's Eye View. Marie from the Purchase says hi to JoJo. Joe's saying hi to Marie. Don says, JoJo, how's coaching? Yes, Don, we have a game tonight at 6 o'clock. The other side of the city, so Joe's done at 4:30 on game days and practices, Tuesdays and Thursdays, so pick her up at 4:30 instead of 5, and we have to get to the game for 6, so after this, I'll be on probably to just a little after 3, and then go pick Ethan up, get him home, get him something to eat quick, then go get Joe to get going, but, excuse me, can't speak today. Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. As you can see, my eyes have got so much better, right? But, you know what? They're not as bad as they were last time. Let's see. Yoren says, welcome to Not Your Average JoJo. Going on, Grumpy. Hello, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for coming. I do appreciate it. I really do. Priscilla Nilla, hello, how are you, Priscilla? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How's the weather down in Texas? It's super hot. I imagine it must be right now. I imagine you and Mickey must be... oh my gosh, it must be super hot down there, I would imagine. It's nice here. It's not terribly hot, but it is nice here. How are you guys? Going on, Grumpy? Good. I hope you're doing well. Drew's Food, yes. Jeff of the Day was MIA. Yes, Drew, you got it. Trev from can't speak. Posh Cats Camping saying hi to you, Joe. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Raphael Scrapper, how you doing, Raphael? I must be really behind because I saw your name a little bit ago, and I'm just getting to it now. Raphael, it's good to see you. You did a great video with the dandelions and that. It's good to have you here. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Paul, how you doing, Paul? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Paul Michael DB. Everybody say hi to Paul. Great channel. Alex, oh my gosh, Alex Lopez. How's New York, Alex? It must be super, super hot down there at this time of the year. You know, it's nice and warm here. Sun's out. Beautiful day. Can't complain. It's good to see you, Alex. I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. It's great to see you. It's great to see everybody. Thank you very much for coming. You weren't saying hi to Joe. It's good to see her. Enough. Yes, Jeff. It fills the heart to be with family. Oh my gosh, Don, doesn't it? I must really be behind because I know I was talking about this a while ago, so I must be super behind. BloodX, hello. How you doing, BloodX? Everybody say hi to BloodX. Everybody say hi to each other. Right? If you like one of the channels, if you're going to watch the channel, if you have one of the channels, please leave them a message so they can check your channel out as well. Because sometimes you wonder, who added me? I have no idea. Sometimes you might see it in your email from YouTube, but sometimes you don't see everybody. So if you don't, this way, if somebody drops a message on their video, that way even if they're going to watch or somebody else is going to watch, vice versa, whatever it is, this way they have the opportunity to check each other out. Seven's enough. Video her. I will. I might not do it tonight, Don, but I will for sure. I will. She's getting just a little more used to it, so probably the next couple weeks, Don, I will do that for sure. That should be a lot of fun because there's two coaches. One of the coaches, he's there pretty much. He's been coached for years now, but he's there helping Joe, kind of training her. So she's just getting used to it. But I will for sure, Don. I will. Not Your Average Joe just says hi to Jack's Guitar Channel. Good to meet you. Yes, Jack's Guitar Channel's from down under. He's just a little after 4 o'clock in the morning. Just like Big Keg. Jean-Marc Bouchier says hello, Kimber Kiss. Oh, Cassie So Sassy. I love that name. I do love it. Drew says it's been hot here today. I could use a nice dip in the ocean. Oh my gosh, so could I. So could I, Drew. Let's see here. Gosh, Raphael says, Jeff, you could always start scrapping hard work, but it pays out. If I knew what I was doing, Raphael, I'd have to watch you a little bit more, unfortunately. I'm not Mr. Mechanical, and Mr. Joe will tell you that. Joe's Miss Fix-It. Joe can do it, but no, I probably could too, Raphael. But I wish I knew what I was doing. I like watching, but I don't know enough about it. But that would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Raphael, Joe would love it if I did that. She absolutely would. Oh, podcast camping. Desmond Donders is on a longer Donder, so I guess he will not be here today. No, Trev, you're right. 100%. He told me, I talked to him late last week, Thursday or Friday last week, quickly, and he says, I probably won't see you all next week. I won't be back till the following week, so I probably don't expect to see him around on YouTube till next week sometime, I would imagine. I think him and Lindsay, he said the place where he was in one of the messages. I'm not going to lie, I can't remember exactly, but he did say where he was. But it sounds like they must be having a good time. But you're right, I don't think we'll probably see Desmond's Donders, Dave from Desmond's Donders, till next week. At least I would imagine. Jack's Guitar Channel says, welcome JoJo. Seven's enough. Hi there from Cassie So Sassy. That's a great name. It's been a while. Going on Grumpy, it has. In my part, I just haven't been on in 2 weeks. We were away last week. We went up to see my wife JoJo's family and stuff, and we had a good time. Seven's enough. Don says, I want to see little JoJo coaching. Oh gosh, yeah. No, we will, Don, I promise. It just may be a couple weeks, but I will get something for you for that. Been talking a bit. I just need a little bit of water. Let's see here. Classy So Sassy. I love that name. Oh my gosh, Marie and George. Purple whatever you are. Purple whatever you are. Smishy family, remember Drew's food reviews. Maria and George, it's nice to have you. Thanks very much. I hope I haven't dropped off, but I hope everybody's doing well. Joe, there was something I was going to tell everybody. What happened in the last week or two? There's some story that I can't remember. I'm having a hard time. I was going to send you a message, say, Joe, what were we going to tell everybody? And I can't remember. It was some goofy story, and for the life of me, I can't remember. One thing we did see while we were up there, we saw 2 moose. On the way up, we were driving, and all of a sudden, boom, there's a moose. And then while we were there, we were coming home from... we were about 15 minutes outside the city, staying in a smaller part of the outside of town and that, in an Airbnb. And we were going back to see Joe's mom and dad or something that day afternoon. We could see all these cars pulled off the road. We thought, what is everybody pulled off? And then we pulled off, and about 500-800 feet away, there is this darn moose. The thing was huge. It was a female moose. It was the cow, but it was humongous. It didn't have it's the one without the horns and stuff, but this one was humongous. It's just literally sitting there, it's almost like 2 houses away from you. That's how close it is. But you know what? By the time I got the camera, I did get a little footage, literally 10 seconds of footage. By the time I got the camera on to start doing something quick with, he just sauntered back into the forest. But this thing, oh my gosh, they're the goofiest looking animals, but if you hit one of those, your vehicle or yourself is a write-off. There's going to be nothing left if you hit one of those. Deer is not a good thing to hit. You do some major damage. It'll really hurt somebody, or even worse. But these things, these moose, they're like a tank. If you hit that, say goodbye to everything. These things are, some of them are 7-8 feet high. They're humongous, the biggest things I've ever seen. I remember years ago pulling off the road when I saw one for the first time about 19-20 years ago. I pulled off. I thought, I'm going to get a photo. I'm literally about 10 feet away from this goofy thing, and he starts doing this with his hoof on the ground and making this weird loud sound. I remember all these young kids driving by in their Jeep yelling, stopping. They wouldn't even stop. They're screaming out the window at me, get in the car, and they were calling me something that I won't say. They were saying, get in the car, get back in the car, that thing's gonna ram you. And I thought, what are they talking about? Literally, then he started getting kind of crazy, so then I thought maybe I should get in the car. Needless to say, I did a little reading when I got home. These are not animals that you really want to be standing right next to, but anyways, it is what it is. Let's see here. My gosh, how far behind am I? Let's see. What? What's going on here? Joe, there's something that you wrote, and I don't know what happened here. Oh, gosh. Let's see here. One more film. Oh, gosh. Finally. Oh, okay. Got that. Let's see. Now I'm super behind. Seven Snot says, Casey, are you in Kansas? We're in Missouri. Ah, that's awesome. I get to catch you live. Yay. Drumar family, Maria, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hello, Trev from Joe. Sorry I missed you earlier. Oh, okay. Jean-Marc Boucher, I finally stopped smoking cigarettes for 4 weeks. Oh my gosh, Jean-Marc, that's amazing. That's a hard thing, I would imagine. Everybody that's ever, smoked, it's hard to stop a lot of things, isn't it? Congratulations, Jean-Marc. That's an amazing feat. I would imagine it's not the easiest thing to do. So congratulations. I do commend you for that. That's for sure. That's an amazing thing. Casey So Sassy says 7's enough. I live in Leavenworth, Kansas. Okay. Yes, good for you, Jean. Yes, Kimber Kiss, isn't it? That is a really good thing. Not your average Joe just says, is anyone here because they saw the announcement on Instagram? Wondering if that helped get the notice out. What are you talking about, Joe? Oh, did you post that we're going live on Instagram? Maybe you did. If you did, Joe, I appreciate it. 7's enough says, Austin, Casey, we're just north of KC, Kansas City. That's amazing. Casey So Sassy says, Joe, I saw the notice on YouTube. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, it could be on YouTube, it could be Instagram. You never know. But thank you so much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it. Jack's Guitar Channel says, laugh a lot. I'm still waiting for a wave to hit your head there, Jeff. Well, if it goes, I'm gone. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's not good. Hey, you can see the green screen move there, right? When I hit that, I'm literally pressed up right against the green screen about like a foot and a half away. There's not a lot of room in the kitchen here, so I put this green screen right behind. Oh, gosh. 7's enough says, I saw Instagram, Joe. Oh, good. Dawn, thanks. I didn't know Joe was doing it. She sent me a message a couple hours ago and said, are you going live? I said, yeah. I said, I'm going to put it on the community tab, but Joe must have put it on Instagram, so that's a good thing, too. Let's see here. Birches Marie says, Brody passed her driving test today and has just come back from the first drive of her own. I have no babies. They're both growing up now. Oh gosh, Maria, that's amazing. Good for her, Marie. Congratulations. Our daughter Marie wants to get her license. She turned 16 in May. I'm a little worried. I want her to be a little older than 16, but she wants to write her beginner, so we're gonna get it in the next little bit. We told her she has to study. Same thing. Go write it, and then I think here they give them like 4 or 5 years once they get the beginners to get their license. So, and she's already said that she's not quite ready to drive yet. So, if we can get her the beginners, then we can get her out and get her out for some driving and stuff like that, and get her some, they call it driver's ed here, just driver's education. So that way somebody else actually takes them out. So that'll be good. But good for her, Marie. Good for her, and congratulations to your daughter. That's amazing. Drew's Food, sorry, Purple Smishy family. Gosh. Posh Cats Camp Trev says, not your average JoJo, we're happy Jeff's back. Miss the Canadian connection to the UK. Oh my gosh. You know what? To be honest, I missed it too. I just haven't had a lot of time, Trev. That's the main thing. I've been trying to watch videos. I'm going to be honest, I haven't been on as much as it. Honestly, I haven't. But, it is what it is. But just been a little busy lately, that's all. Well done, Brody. Yes, Pippa, exactly. Cassie So Sassy says, Jean-Marc, congrats. Yes, Jean-Marc, congratulations. That is an amazing feat. It certainly is. Raphael Scrapper says, Jeff, a few videos ago I did make a silver pendant for Eva for silver. Would I recover from e-waste? Yes, Raphael, that is amazing. It certainly is. I wish I knew what you. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it, Raphael. I can just watch, but if I watch a little more, maybe I will be a little bit more knowledgeable about it. Not your average Joe just says, "Yay, congrats, Brody, the purchase. That's so great." But it's sad, not for her getting it, but yes, about as they're getting older. But they all get older, right? Joe, our son, our daughter, they're all getting older. Everybody's kids get older. 7's enough. Don says, Jojo, I love it because the bell won't stay on. Oh gosh. Eden Valley Drones UK. Hi, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks very much for coming. I really appreciate it. Dromar Family says, Jordan Vanderberg, thanks so much. Pippa Worm's Eye View says, Trev, we lost Mike and Jeff. It's been horrid. Gosh. Hi, Raphael. Pippa says hi to Raphael. Drummer Family, Worm's Eye View, hello. Thanks, Joe. Yes, it is. It's a different time, isn't it? It certainly is. Let's see here. Here, Jojo says, hey, how are you? You have an Instagram as well? Yeah, oh yes, Drummer Family, Maria. We both have Joe will. Well, I'm sure you know mine on Instagram, but Joe has one too. Joe will probably send you a message, Maria. Let's see here. Why am I so far behind today, everybody? As I push this up, it keeps moving. So if it's enough. Oh, I want to see a moose up close, but safely. You do, but you don't, Don. You do, but you don't. But those things can literally take a car and put it like a tin can. Literally, that's exactly what they would do to it. But now you're having Joe Drummer family posted it to Jeff's Instagram. Okay, there you go, Joe. You're a major behind, Jeff. It looks like it, Drew. I'm not sure how far behind, but it looks like I am. I certainly am behind today, aren't I? I'm not used to this. Drummer family, you're very welcome, Jeff. Thanks, Maria. Don says, hi to Drummer family. You know what? I guess, you know what? The reason I get behind, I love talking to everybody, and I just read everybody's stuff, so that's all it is. Let me just take a little sip of water here. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay, there you go. Drew, I'll type this now. Jeff will read it tomorrow. Probably, you know, if I was in Australia, it would be tomorrow, Drew, and everything would be fine then. Worms Eye View Pip says, okay, I'm going to go watch Naked and Afraid. See you soon. Oh my gosh, you know what? You have a good one, Pippa. I just heard of that about a week ago. I never even heard of that show, and I couldn't believe it. This man and woman, they were in the... Oh my gosh, I've heard of that show finally now, Pippa. Have a good one. Enjoy the show. Take care. Thanks again for coming over, Worms Eye View. Pippa, I really appreciate you dropping in here to the show and that. Have a good one, okay? Have a good one. Everybody, check out Worms Eye View. She did a video, and you know what? She has the kids that she looks after. They were doing stuff for Father's Day and that. So please check it out. Worms Eye View. Pippa, thanks again, okay? You have a good one. Going on Grumpy says, Drew's Food Reviews, good to see you. Drew says, hello to Going on Grumpy. Where are we? View to a Grill. Oh my gosh, that is an awesome name. I just think of James Bond when I think of that. View to a Grill. I love that. Thank you so much for coming. Eden Valley Drones UK. I like your seaside background. I do too. You know, I should have saw where this was located today, but I like it too. It was just something on Pixabay through our Creative Commons, and you know what? I just used it from that. But I like the image too. It's kind of nice. Tony says, viewed this says, Jeff says, why am I so far behind? Answer, because it's a normal day. You've got it, Tony. You've got it. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. What was I going to say? So, Tony, who's going to win? Are we going to see Boston, or are we going to see St. Louis? I don't know what's going down. They don't play tonight. I think they play Wednesday. And hey, anybody, I don't watch basketball, but my daughter does, and I decided to watch we watched last night, right, Joe? We watched the Raptors play Golden State. Is it Golden State Nuggets or Warriors? I don't know what they're called. I don't know much about basketball, other than, you know, Michael Jordan. That's about my extent of basketball. But anyways, we watched Golden State play Raptors, and oh my gosh, they almost took it last night, but you know, had they had about 10 more seconds, 8 more seconds, they may have done it. But I don't forget what that one player was doing on the Raptors. He just sat there for a second. I thought game's over, and it was. They lost by 1 point, but anyways, I will not talk about basketball because I don't know enough about it. Scroll up, Jeff. You missed my comment. Oh my gosh, Drew, you're starting to sound like Willie now. Oh my gosh, be careful, Jeff. Somali pirates behind you, Tony. That was a good movie, wasn't it? What was that one called with Tom Hanks? That was a good one. Joe and I love that movie. That was a good movie. View to a Grill. The food ain't so bad either. I love it. I do love it. Boston, baby. Yes, viewed this. It's been a pretty good series. Other than Marchand, it's been a good series. I need to overlook Marchand because the rest of the team is a pretty good team, Tony. The good team. I just need to get... And I mean, Tuukka Rask, I mean, you can't ask for a better goalie than him. That guy's been fantastic. He really has. Now you're average JoJo. Hit the like button for our good friend Jeff. He's all caught up now. Woot woot. You're a good friend. Am I not your husband? Anyways, JoJo's my wife, everybody. I was going to say JoJo's my husband, but no, JoJo better not be my husband. JoJo is my wife, everybody. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day at work. It's been busy, Joe. I don't know where, the Jingleberries left. What else did we do? I got dinner ready for Ethan. Got a lot of other things done, and you know what? Here we are. that's been the day. And went to the passport office, so nobody's going to know what jingleberries are. I can say that, and Joe's the only one who knows what I'm talking about. But anyways, Drew says, I think that ship is being boarded by pirates. Oh my gosh, yes. What show are we watching, Joe? Frontier, right? With the guy from Aquaman, that Jason Momoa. Pretty good show. It's on Netflix. If you viewed this, Tony, Captain Phillips. See how I like jumping from one subject to another? Tony, Captain Phillips, good movie. It really is. Smash that like button, guys. Dromar family, Maria, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Drew's food reviews. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. That would be a good one, hey? Can you imagine like a live one dressed up as pirates? Then we definitely would have to do like a Google Hangouts. Everybody, we get like 4 or 5 people. Everybody has to say they're going to dress up as a pirate, and then we'll come on as pirates, hey? Yo, 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 and here's my, what does Gary Scannell always call this? Kentucky, yep, anyways, it's water. Marie says, sorry guys, gotta go. Jeff messaged me on Facebook. Fred, Jojo, Jeff, hang on. Oh my gosh, Marie, that would be amazing. You take care. Say hi to Martin for us, okay, Marie? And definitely will for sure. Take care. Drummer family, Jeff. Gosh, sounds good, Marie. It does, Joe, doesn't it? It does. Jordan says, yeah, the other day, Jeff, I have to jump off. I have to go get up early tomorrow. No worries, Jordan. And Jordan, thanks so much for coming. It's what? It's about 2:43. I'll be on another 15 minutes. Then I'll be off. I'm only staying on for an hour. When I do come on live, just an hour, one live a week. That's it. But Jordan, I appreciate you for coming. Okay, thanks again, buddy. You have a good one and have a good night's sleep. Dawn Simmons Enough says, oh, I'm buffering. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose you. Hugs to y'all. Hope your week's amazing and try praying for a perfect job, Jeff. Okay, thanks, Dawn. I appreciate it. Take care and have a good time. Okay, have a good time in Branson, Dawn. Take care. Thanks again. Drew's food review says, look out, baby shark, dude. Drew, I don't know this baby shark. I know it's a thing. Is that a thing for kids, or what's this baby shark thing, right? Is that what baby shark is? I know, I think that's what it is. Is it a kid's song or something? I think, I don't know. Now your average Joe. Take care, Don. Enjoy Branson. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be fun, Joe? Go to Branson and see. What was that show that we saw at the Sound and Sight? Was it Moses, right? It was amazing. Even if you don't have to be religious to love it. It was a good show. It was a good theatrical show and stuff, live show. Joe and I and the kids and my mom was with us. We all went to see. We had the best time ever in one of the best locations ever in Branson. That Sound and Sight or whatever. I think that's what it is. It's absolutely brilliant. This place is humongous. They have it there in Branson. Then they have one in somewhere. I can't exactly remember the city or the town, but in Pennsylvania as well. They only have 2, and they're absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Smash that like button, guys. Maria, thanks so much, Drummer family. Stay longer, Jeff. Oh, I love to, Maria. But I have to get things ready. I might stay on just a few minutes after 3, but I won't be on a ton of time today. Yorn says, the end of the day, Jeff. Thanks, buddy. I'll see you later. Take care, Yorn. I'm sure I'll see you later on Michael Fire's Best Hour channel and that in the mornings and that. But you take care, Yorn. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Juice Food, Joe Shark. Oh gosh, Drew, that's it exactly. Yorn says, good night, guys. Take care. Bye, Yorn. Yes. Tony says bye to you, Yorn. Jack's Guitar Channel says bye, Yorn. 2 ATVs in our life. Bye, Yorn. Hey, 2 ATVs in our life. How are you? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm a little behind today, so I apologize. I think I'm getting caught up. Finally, I think I'm almost down to the end of the chat. So I really appreciate you for coming. Thanks again for coming. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I haven't been on in a bit, so I do appreciate you, everybody for dropping in. You know what? I do come to everybody. Before I forget, I'm jumping subjects again. I do this sometimes when I have something in my head right away. If anybody gets a chance, anybody that remembers, I'm sure everybody, a lot of people know him, but if everybody, I just typed his name in, Mim, M-I-M. If anybody remembers Mim or knows Mim, check his channel out. You know what? About a week or 2 ago, I saw a couple of videos. He's back. He finally got a job, and he's focused now. And he lives in he doesn't live in Sweden. He lives in Denmark. But Mim, he's the reason I went live back last September. I'd watched him for a while, and Mim said, "Go live, Jeff." So a couple weeks after, I decided I'd go live, and here we go late. so many months later, 8, 9, 10 months later, whatever it is now. But anyways, if you get a chance, and if you haven't seen Mim, check him out. If you know Mim, check him out anyways, because great friend in that, and he's the main reason that I ever came on here. One of the reasons I met a lot of people on here anyways. But I really good friends with Mim, and it was it's just friends on here. We know that you don't meet people and stuff a lot of times, but it's still it's still classified person as friend in that. But enough. Sight and sound is the best production ever. Don, it certainly is. I've never seen anything like it, and they must have the money and quality they put into it. The engineers, it's fantastic. It's the closest thing I could ever imagine going to a show, like seeing something like a Spielberg Lucas production live. The engineers and that the way it's been, the architecture and the engineering in that building is amazing. There's nothing like it. I've been to a lot of places in the world. The only other place I could ever imagine that would be that I've even ever come across is Sydney Opera House in Sydney. That's something to see. But honestly, how many people are going to get to Sydney? But if you live there and you visit, great. But if you don't, if you're in North America, go see that Sight and Sound. It's in Branson, Missouri, and also if you're in Missouri area or the South, go see it there. But if you're like the northeastern portion of the United States too, if you're up by like New York or Pennsylvania, go see it in Pennsylvania. Those two locations, absolutely amazing, and they have a ton of different shows. They've had Moses, they had Joe and Don, help me out. But they've had a ton of shows. We only saw Moses, but it was fantastic, and it's absolutely brilliant. I never seen a show. They actually had like 3 stages. It was the biggest production I've ever seen in my life. Let's see here. 2 ATVs in our life. Great. You good. I'm great. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much again for coming. I appreciate it. Not Your Average Joe just says Drew's Food Reviews. Apple pie is $2.50 in Jamaica and $3 in Bahamas. These are the pie rates of the Caribbean. Look at that, hey? Look at my whole stage production's falling apart, right? I can't go back too far, right? Let's see here. Good one, Jojo. Oh yes, Joe must be reading from some kind of book or something online. Drew, I don't know where she's coming up with either that or she's getting my great sense of lame humor. But Joe, that was a good one. Jack's Guitar Channel says, first time I went live on here is when Google Hangouts came out a few years ago. I am in a live stream every week with my RC friends. That's cool, Jack. That is awesome. Like I said, I've been on Google Hangouts a ton of times. I've done it a few times ourselves here, but I've been on quite a few times when I used to go on Gill Skills. Bob from Gill Skills. I'm sure everybody knows Bob from Gill Skills. A long time ago, Joe and I used to go on Bob's live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's when Nomadic Bike and myself, we used to have a good time, and Joe and I would just go on. But we used to use Google Hangouts that way, and I think we were on with, I think it was the very first time I ever went on, I was on Eric from Recycle Dude. He invited me on, and I was on with Treasure Hustlers, myself. Who else do we have on, Joe? We had, I can't remember. Anyways, it was a fun time, real good time. But yeah, Google Hangouts is fun, Jack. I'm going to have to really look into it. I really will. Trying to find Mim. There's a ton of channels with the name. Tony, I know there is, but Joe just dropped it. So thanks, Joe. Not Your Average Joe. Joe dropped Mim's name, his channel, and I appreciate it. Sorry about that, Tony. You're right. If you just type in Mim like that, you're probably never going to find it because there's a ton of, there's tons of channels, and sometimes typing one in, you'll find like 100 and stuff like that. But yeah, if anybody wants to find it under Joe's link there of Mim, it'll show Mim's channel. And he's got a great channel, and great fella. Like I said, he's the reason he used to live stream downtown in Copenhagen, and we had the best time, and I loved it. And I still remember the first. He was on live streaming one time, and all of a sudden we were watching. And all of a sudden, these 2 guys surrounded him, and they were gonna jump him right then on the air. I still remember. I'll never forget that. But that was one of the best live streams I ever came across. And anyways, had a great time. But anyways, if you check Mim out, he's a great fella from Copenhagen. He's actually from Thailand, but Mim has lived in, I think, Denmark most of his life, and his girlfriend's from Sweden. So, you know what, check it out if you're interested. It's got great photography, and, you know, just an all-around great fella in that. More, Sebastian, hey, Sebastian, nice to see you. It's good to see you too, Sebastian. I haven't been on here in some time, Sebastian. At least a couple weeks, but you know what? Today, last week we were away for the week at Joe's family's up north, and you know what? We're back today. But Drew's Food, apple pie is $5 in Palo Alto. That's the pirate of Silicon Valley. Oh gosh, Drew, that's hilarious. Fun and more. Sebastian says, I'm not that active. Work. Yes, Sebastian, that's one of the reasons that I'm not as active right now. I'm searching for work, and that's one of the main reasons anyways. But it's good to see you, Sebastian. Very good to see you. Joe says hi to Ponamore. Good to see you. Ponamore says hi to Joe. Eden Valley, is it Eden Valley Drones UK or Eden Valley Drones UK? I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. I don't mean to. Yes, I've just looked him up. There's a lot. Yes, there is. And now, if you want to see it, it's just under Joe's link, but it'll be there. He's a real good guy, everybody. You just got him. Thank you, Joe. Good. Tony, thanks. Not your average Joe. Joe says, no problem. He's a great guy. We've known him for quite some time. Exactly. Pretty much since day one, Joe. About a month into this. So, yep, good fella, everybody. I think everybody'd like him. He's a real nice fella in that. From our family. Maria says, smash that like button, guys. Maria and George, thanks so much. And Eden Valley Drones UK or Eden Valley Drones UK says, found it. Good. Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Oh, gosh. Joe, I think I'm getting Ethan's allergies or something. I'm getting all stuffed up here. It's super hot, and I don't know if you can hear the fans. I've got 2 fans. We don't have air in this place. So I've got like a standing fan and then a standing fan behind us. So it's hot. And I don't leave the windows open just for one reason. The neighbors love to blast music. That's a young kid, and he just loves to listen to AC/DC, which I do too, but not while I'm live. So anyways, that's the main reason to keep the windows closed, because you may hear a little Back in Black or something like that coming from the next door neighbor next door. You like that? The next door neighbor next door? That's something goofy I'd say to Joe, right, Joe? Anyways, Eden Valley Drones UK is right. Okay, good. Oh gosh, look at that. I better fix that, hey? There we go. Yep. I'm a little too close to the green screen behind me. I'm not used to using this green screen. It's been a minute. Feud this, Tony says. And this has been another episode of Speed Reading with Jeff. It certainly has. Tony, you like how, I do get behind, and I'm going a mile a minute with this, right? So can you imagine if I talk like this, like a drone or something like that? Or if I talk like, like robotic or something like that? I've heard a few of those channels, the robotics. And anyways, that's my sense of humor for the day. Give me 2 seconds to have some more water here. Let's see. Drummer family, you're welcome, Jeff. You're listening. Oh gosh, no worries. I know it's probably Maria. It could be George as well, but Maria, if it's just you, say hi to George for me. I hope you're both doing well. You know who I missed? I haven't seen her in a long time. I saw her video the other day, but what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? We all know her, Nikki. And I wasn't. I was trying to think of the name, and it just. I could have forgot my own name. So, Mickey, I'm not forgetting your name. I just forgot it for 2 seconds. Anyways, we used to go watch Mickey. I haven't been on a live streams. So, it's not just Mickey's. A lot of people. And who else I saw the other day? Yesterday, for the first time in forever. WTF Mike Albright. I'm sure everybody remembers him. But if you don't, WTF Mike, greatest guy. Oh my gosh. He was the funniest fella ever, and I haven't seen him in forever. But anyways, he put a couple videos out yesterday. But you know what? WTF, Mike Albright is the funniest guy ever. Everybody, I'm sure everybody knows him from here anyways. But I came across him yesterday, and like I said, I haven't been watching a ton of stuff lately, but I came across one of his videos yesterday, and it was good to talk to him. Let's see here. 2 ATVs in our life. Have a great week, everybody. Got to run. No worries. 2 ATVs in our life. Thanks so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Have a good week as well. And you know what? Can you believe tomorrow's the middle of the week already? I can't believe it. I don't know where the time's going, but you know what? it's Father's Day this weekend. You know, a couple days it'll be the weekend, and you know, I always find that's my favorite part because everybody's home. But anyways, Dromar family, we missed you as well too, Jeff. Oh, Maria, Dromar family, I really did. Like sometimes you know you get tired and you're busy, but it's just been busy around here. I'm like a lot of people, and I'm sure you know as well, Dromar family, Maria and George. You know, sometimes it for me it became a little bit much doing it every day. I couldn't do it every day anymore, and I had to shut it down, only do it a couple times a week, and then down to just 1 day a week now. But you know what? Maybe doing it just the once a week is good too, because then I have a million things to say, and like Tony says, I'll speed read through everything. But you know what? I do love seeing everybody. I love talking to everybody. It's great. You know, it's a little bit of fun and stuff, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you for spending even like as much time as you do, or even 1 second. I really do appreciate. You don't have to, so thanks. Drummer family's just been super busy. Exactly, Maria. Exactly. I think it's the time of year too. You know what? Spring and summer, people are out doing stuff, right? Like it's good weather, and you know you're busy. There's a lot of things going on. You know, people go camping, people do go traveling. They're busy with work, with their families, whatever it is. Whatever it is, you know, it's a busy time of the year. May fun the door. Hey, Jeff, watching here, just finished. Yeah, sorry about that, May. May, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, May. It's great to see you, May. I was just talking about Mim. I was talking. You know what? It's great to see everybody because you know what? Sometimes we don't. Everybody gets busy. Myself, I was telling everybody, May, I've been on here in a tiny bit, so it's really nice to see everybody. It really is. It truly is. But I was talking about everybody, you know what? And you know what? Just recently, May, I saw Mim again. I hadn't seen him in a while, but Mim finally got a job, a good job that he loves, and you know he's putting videos out again. I was telling everybody, you know, if they know Mim, check him out. But if they didn't, go check him out as well. It's good to have you here, May. It really is. My family says, I'll sure tell George you said hello, Jeff. Thanks, Maria. I appreciate it. Tony, I realize you're busy, so view this. Tony says, time to roll. Great seeing you, Jeff, and everybody in the chat, and my cousin Jojo. Be well, much love. Happy Father's Day, Jeff. You too, and happy Father's Day, Tony. Thanks again for dropping it. Thanks for coming, Tony. I appreciate it. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, they could be taking it soon, Tony. Have a good one, buddy. Have a good one. Drew's Food Review says, yes, Jojo banned you from the kitchen. Oh, gosh, Drew. Jack's Guitar Channel says, bye, all. See you, Jeff. Thanks for commenting on my new video before. Oh, gosh, Jack, never worry. Jack, you take care of my friend, and, you know what, soon enough I will. I'm just a little busier in the background, but I will, and once I do get that set up, you know, if you'd like to come on, I'd love to have you on here for sure, Jack. Anyways, Jack, thanks again, and I know it's super early in Australia, everybody, so Jack, you take care, and thanks again. I really appreciate it. Drummer Family Maria says, yes, strongly agree, yes, Jeff. That's why we only go live Thursdays, only same time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, exactly. It becomes sometimes a little much. That it doesn't. You know, everybody's got things going on. It's fun, but it does. Jean-Marc Boucher, this summer I fished lots. Oh, that's good, Jean-Marc. You know, like I said, I've been saying I'm going to take my son out. I really have to do that this summer. May says, doing great here, thanks. It's very hot here right now. Oh, I can imagine, May. I can imagine. Billy, how you doing? Drop by quickly, mate. No worries. Billy, everybody, you know what? Billy dropped a video today. Well, it's today here, our time, Billy. In the Northern Territory up in Darwin. Check it out. It's amazing. Like I said, Billy, before, I've been to Alice Springs. Never been to Darwin. I didn't have enough time. That's why I never got there. But I've seen Alice Springs. I love it when you know climb the portion of Ayers Rock they allow you to. But that was back in 1991. I don't even know if you can do that anymore. But anyways, Billy, thanks so much. I really appreciate you dropping in. I really do. He says, yes, he's got his job. He loves that. Exactly, me. Billy says, like is left, supported full view. Billy, thanks so much, my friend. Thanks so much. Viewed this. Tony says, go Boston. Tony, thanks again, buddy. Trev says, Podcast Camp says, bye, everybody. Trev, thank you so much. Yes, it's got to be coming on. It's 3 o'clock, yeah, so I'll close this up in about a minute or two, everybody. Valley Drones UK, the weather here is crafting cold, 13 degrees. I'm not sure what it is here. Give me 2 seconds. It's about that this morning. Gosh. It is exactly right now at... Sorry, everybody. 153, it was 20 degrees Celsius, but it's not refreshing, so I'm not sure exactly what the temperature, but around 20 something, so it is actually kind of warm here. And Valley Drones UK says, hi, Billy B. May Fundador. Wow, to be honest, in Valley, I'd rather be freezing cold. Please laugh out loud. Drummer families. Podcast camping by. Have a good one. Yes, Trev, you take care, and thanks again for coming, buddy. I really appreciate it. Say hi to Sue Force. It's a great video. It certainly is. Ed and Valley Drones UK. Drummer family says, Billy B, have a good one. Willie, oh my gosh, Willie. Toronto had a basketball team in 1946 to 47. They called Toronto Huskies. Really, Willie? I didn't know that. They did so well last night, Willie, and then I don't want to say they blew it in the last few seconds, but you know what? It was like a 1 point lead down. So, you know, I don't call it. They didn't bomb. It was just they were actually down most of the game till the end. So you know, they just need one more, but we'll see what happens. It's good to see you, Willie. Hope you're doing well. Just ate Judy Ann Lewis. How are you? Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's nice to have you here. Thanks very much for coming. Billy says, cheers, guys. Got to go. Bye. Billy, you take care. Thanks again, mate. I appreciate you dropping in, okay? On that note, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to run, but like I said, I'm only going for an hour. I've been on about an hour now, hour and 2 minutes, so I'm going to drop off. The reason I've got things I got to get actually done before picking Ethan up, and I've got to get his dinner ready quickly before we take off on that. But anyways, I really appreciate absolutely every single person coming today. It was great to see everybody, and you know, it's great to be back. I mean, I was only gone really a week or so, a week and a half, well, I guess 2 weeks now, but yeah, I mean 2 weeks going live, that's pretty much it. But let's see here. Willie says, have a nice day. Yes, May Fundador, close game. Yeah, May it was. It is. It was, and you know what? It's either one of their games. I mean, those games I find very close anyways, but it's fun. And the reason I'm not as big a basketball fan, I like hockey, but my daughter really enjoyed it, and I think all the kids are into it at school. So, you know, she started watching it, and I thought, you know, it's great to talk to her, and she, you know, she'll text back and forth to me and my wife and stuff like that. And anyways, that's why we watch it. And, you know, we're interested in it. It would be nice to see Toronto, or I mean, we're going for Toronto because that's where I'm from. But I mean, anyone else, you know, is it Golden State? Is that what they're called? I'm like I said, I really don't know the teams. I just know Toronto Raptors and Golden State Warriors. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, drummer family. Okay, bye. She'd see you soon. Yes. Who's food? See you, Jeff, for the day. Take care, Drew. I appreciate it. Bye, everybody. Maria, thank you. Drew. True Drone Reviews. Hello, Jeff. True Drone I can't speak today, everybody. True Drone Reviews. Thank you so much for dropping in. I really appreciate it. True Drone Reviews. I'm just dropping out. I've been on just about an hour and 4 minutes. And I'm trying to stick to about an hour now. Just go on live once a week. I haven't been doing the everyday thing for a few weeks now. And just going on live Tuesdays. And I really appreciate you dropping in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate absolutely every single person dropping in. You know what? I hope everybody has a great day, great week, and I really appreciate you all dropping in, okay? But I do have to run. I'm really sorry. It's just I have a couple things I have to do before picking my son up, but I really appreciate it. Stephanie Cardinal. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Anyways, everybody, I'm going to drop out, but have a good day and a great night and a great week, everybody. From family, hello. Yes. Everybody, thank you so much, okay? I'm sorry I have to drop out, but I have to get going. Thanks again, okay? Have a great day and a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.